Do you want war? Have you had enough yet? Do you want more? Okay, tell me who you gonna call when I'm all in your house, coming through the front door. We don't play, no sheep, but a goat is here. But I can turn into a beast, don't poke the bear. I got smoke for you, hope you don't choke this year. Take a deep breath, I'm coming at your throat this year. It's time to make an entrance. Watch how we make an entrance. We cutting through like a razor blade. You better make way, you better pay attention. This how you make an entrance. Watch how we make an entrance. We break the hinges. Today we rip in the door. We about to go off.
Hello everybody and welcome to Arena Monterey. We are in Monterrey, Nuevo Leon, Mexico. That's right, we have ambition for you. It is I, RWR's Mouth. Fill a cup. I hope you are all having yourselves a fantastic spring. Everything is in motion for an amazing up-and-coming time. I am excited. Can you see how excited I am? I am excited. I know that I'm walking calmly. Look at me. See this? Yeah, I can hear you. I am really excited for this tonight. We are going to see some amazing action live from Monterey, Nuevo Leon. We will also get to see some amazing stars. I keep saying amazing. From ATLL in the ring tonight. You are going to be in for a treat. We're also going to see the Chippy Few, as they call themselves, in action tonight. We will see a #1 contenders match for the RWR World Tag Team titles between the Bearhearts and Man-Thread. You guys have to stay tuned for that. And just in a little bit here, we're actually going to see Silver and Cold go up against the Outcasts, trying to continue their winning ways and continue winning or moving through the division and being what everybody is prepared to see in professional wrestling. That's right, we've got Silver and Cold in the ring already with the Outsiders. That's Ali Blitz in the ring currently with Helki. Helki immediately coming out and going right for her. Ali Blitz got caught in that corner for a moment there. Silver and Cold coming off of a thunderous time, honestly. They have been on a roll as the RWR Women's World Tag Team Champions. So that being in the motion that they are trying to continue their winning ways, they have gone on an excursion with us here. As the one thing that I want everybody to understand about our wonderful promotion that we have here under the RWR banner, the umbrella that is Revolution World Ring. What we are in Chippy Wrecker Pro is just one of 5 total promotions in the entire company, and we are going on another mild excursion, showing everybody some of the cool people that we have on the other side of the world. Not only do we have ATLL down here in Mexico, and not only do we have True North Wrestling in Canada, which we alluded to when we were in Canada just recently in November. As we continue on tomorrow, we will leave after tonight's show. We get everything packed up. Tomorrow morning we leave and we arrive not long after in Scotland. That's right, on the 1st of April we are going to be in Aberdeen, Scotland. That is right, that's right, that's right. We have some crazy travel itineraries coming up. We have a pinfall, not even going to get a 1 count for that kick out from Ali Blitz. But our itineraries coming up, we are going to be showcasing a lot of stars from Silverstone Pro. That's our other promotion, our European promotion that is based in England. They are going to be showcasing some of their stars. They're going to be lending some of their stars. That is part of the reason that we are also moving through here. If you over there have been paying attention to the RWR YouTube page, you will have noticed that we also had Silverstone Pro's recent Mama Said Knock You Out pay-per-view on that channel. If you have not seen that, please go watch it. You get to actually find out more about all of the amazing amazing athletes. And actually, we do have some actors that come through because we do have our commentators and whatnot. One of our commentators is actually a famous English actor that has decided to come over to professional wrestling and show everybody why we need to be a spotlight on the industry. Spotlight in sports. Professional wrestling should get more than it gets for respect. At least that's what a lot of people believe. We've got a pinfall attempt here. I don't even get an opportunity to point out who it is. Sweeney went for the pinfall attempt on Hanlon. Hanlon went for something there and completely missed. Before I get muted and before I get in trouble, we are going to have a little bit of Jimmy King's Coffee Joint coffee. However, it is a little different down here. We don't have any Jimmy King coffee shops, but we do have people that are able to get the Jimmy King Coffee Joint stuff here. I can't really go into detail on that, but cheers. Premium Jimmy King's Coffee Joint coffee. Make sure you get that anywhere that you are able to get that coffee. We've also got ourselves a Raise Energy here. That we don't have to talk about where they got it. Speaking of which, if you need yourself an energy boost and you don't want the crash, make sure you get yourself Raise Energy, brought to you by Rep Sports. They have some awesome flavors. If you've never heard of them before, go and check them out, repsports.com. They have supplements, snacks, amazing things. I don't know if you guys understand, but today's word of the day is amazing. That's right, I subscribe to the Mark Briscoe word of the day. And today is amazing. He decided that it was only going to be a couple of syllables this time around, so that's what we have. We have amazing. We've got Sweeney with an enziguri, Shining Wizard style to Holly Danion, and that is going to take her down. We got our referee in the ring going for a pinfall count, but there's only going to be one before Helke comes in and saves her partner. There's a, as we like to call it, code breaker, I believe, face crusher of some sort to Helke, who is knocked out right now because of Sweeney. And it kind of looks like the referee is more worried about admonishing Helke for being in the ring while knocked out than actually paying attention to the action in the ring that he is supposed to be officiating. We have an attempted moonsault on the outside of the ring. Sweeney got out of the way and a perfect opportunity. Goes for a kick, another kick low side. Holly Daniel's going to get her foot caught, and there's going to be one of those high side enziguri type kicks. As you can see the extra space over there, there's typically an announce table over there, but I have informed them that since I am a one-man crew, I do not require a giant table, so why should they put that out there? So they decided not to put it out there, and well, we are here currently. So Holly Danion just took Allie Blitz off of the ring apron and going after Sweeney now. A couple of hits and a quick super kick's going to take Sweeney down. Holly Danion whips Sweeney into her corner, goes and finally gets a tag out to Helke. Helke has woke up from her attack. And oh, I wonder when Sweeney is going to wake up from that attack, as Holly Danion and Helke doing some tag team work. I don't know why I said it that way, but teaming up and doing some tag work manages to take Sweeney down. And now we have Silver and Cole currently controlling the outsiders here. Oh my goodness. Kind of looks like her foot was on the rope. I don't necessarily know if Blitz had to come in and help out right there or not, but it definitely looked like the foot was on the rope, and I kind of thought for a moment that meant that, you know, he was going to be able to help out there. Oh, and Helke is going to get a reverse DDT as Sweeney floated over there. Sweeney smacked that turnbuckle pretty hard. I wonder if she didn't get busted open there a little bit. Sweeney tags out to Allie Blitz. Double shoulder block, showing off their tag team prowess as outsiders do. Allie Blitz now goes and takes a choke slam to Helke. And that has Holly Danion coming in to save her partner. Holly Danion now gets out of the ring. Helke is in jeopardy, though, as Allie Blitz is sizing her up. Oh, and she's going to reverse it, wipes it away, and gets it hit in midsection. And a code breaker. Helke hits Allie Blitz with a code breaker, tags in Holly Danion now. who is a little bit fresher opponent, immediately goes for a pinning attempt. I don't know if Sweeney can. Oh, okay, so Sweeney can. That is Sweeney's one attempt per her time out of the ring. So that means that if Helke and Holly Danion can continue keeping Allie Blitz in the ring and goes for a pin, she will not be. Never mind. She is going to be able to be saved by whoever comes in because she is now the non-legal person. It's now Helke and Sweeney in the ring. Helke goes after Sweeney, takes her down really quick, and gets some more head kicks to the face. Oh, and she goes for a quick pinning attempt. I don't know if Allie Blitz is even up. Sweeney is only going to get a 2 count there. Or Helke is only going to get a 2 count out of Sweeney. Helke thrown into the turnbuckle. Sweeney goes after her, but she's going to hit her with an elbow. Sweeney now goes back for Holly. Or, I'm sorry, Helke. And now Helke with a sweeping leg, Russian leg sweep is going to take out Sweeney on the outside of the ring. Holly Danion now. Helke starting to tease a little bit with that little bit hi. Helke now goes after Sweeney, gets that leg. Oh, and it's just like a bulldog with the knees. Like a Meteora bulldog, I think. But Sweeney is going to fight back. Oh, gets like a flatliner into a Gamaguri with the legs only. Looks like that's going to be it. It is going to be a tap-out victory for Silver and Cold as Allie Blitz and Sweeney are going to not... Oh. The Amazons, Lyradora and Aradora, are outside here of the ring. I wonder if we have tag team challengers. We're going to get that sorted out in the break. We will be right back because we have to hit a commercial break. But once we come back, we are going to see Chippy Wrecker Championship action.
Join us.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much for staying tuned and hanging out and being around here. I appreciate everybody staying with me. Sadoon's going to be coming out here. Sadoon is currently attempting to get into the Chippy Wrecker title picture. Sadoon is going to actually be one of the competitors that has, honestly, if he can go up against the current Chippy Wrecker champion, he has challenged every single Chippy Wrecker champion for the title up until the current holder, which is Benny Boom. Now, I personally have talked to Sadoon backstage, and I personally know that that guy is the real deal. He wants to wrestle. He wants to fight. He wants to be out there. He wants to compete. Sadoon actually has never personally held a title before in Chippy Wrecker Pro or elsewhere. It would be the first one he ever holds. So he will be going up against ATLL current roster member Kai Vasquez. Kind of that toxic Avenger type of, or Toxic Reaper, I think, is kind of like his whole thing. So, yeah. Toxic Reaper. That's exactly what he's supposed to be. A Toxic Reaper.
Ah, to hell with this thing. So I'm gonna keep the headset on, but I'm sorry. I'm not doing the head. This I sound so much better with this microphone. I'm using this microphone. I don't care if it's attached to my head or not. I'm not. It's just the way it's gonna be. Like this, just I don't know. It feels better. I don't care. I don't sound as hollow. It's like, what's the point of having this? Like, they have it sitting here. They always bring it out every week. Like, I know that sometimes I'm supposed to use it for, like, interviews and stuff, but, like, why not? It's the same. I don't care. So we have Kai Vasquez going up against Sadoon right now. Kai has been in the ATLL promotion for the last 12 years. ridiculous to think about. 12 years he's been in ATL. So we've got collar and elbow tie up. Sadoun is a relatively sharp guy. He's pretty strong. It's really hard to beat Sadoun at the strength game. Sadoun went for it, but Kai was able to reverse him there, which I'm honestly pretty surprised. Antonio Escara is the creator of ATLL alongside Tyler James Black. That's kind of one of the wonderful things about all the promotions that do run within the RWR. They were all created, with the exception of one, pretty much by the founders of RWR. ATLL, though, they've been with the Alliance since 2005 when it became an alliance. So that's honestly something that one has to always remember within the promotions. I mean, they've been around for a while. Kai Vasquez, for the last 12 of those years, has been a key figure in ATLL's light heavyweight titles scene. So, but we are going to have a word from Jimmy King's Coffee Joint Coffee, because, like I said, I've got to do that or I get in trouble. Cheers. We got this, doing some good stomps and beat down. Oh! That's Benny Boom's music. But, does it always serve to be a distraction for Kai Vasquez to get a pinning attempt? Only a 1 count. I'm going to hit this coffee before I don't get an opportunity. Kai Vasquez is down. Sadoun is up on the top rope, asking, calling, beckoning Vasquez to get up, and he's going to get hit with an elbow to the top of the head. Vasquez rolls out, runs back into the ring, gets underneath an attempt. Sadoun is going to take him back to the ropes now, and using those ropes. Picks him up, walks him over, and he hits the top of that little stun gun style on top of those ropes there. Vasquez is in trouble. Sadoun is calling his shot. Whips him into the ropes. Oh, and he gets the boot. Sadoun now. Oh, I thought for a moment there he's going to go for the top rope, but he did not go to the top rope. Vasquez kicks, punches, boots. Now he's beckoning for Sadoun to get up. Punch, kicks, punch, and punch. I thought it was a kick, but it was only a bunch of punches. Oh, and a big diving fist onto Sadoun's noggin, right in the forehead. Oh, and a cutter. Vasquez wants Sadoun up. He's going Viper. Another cutter. It's the Kai cutter. Will that be enough? 2 Kai cutters. Will that be it to get Sadoun to stay down? It will. Kai Vasquez. Now, the interesting thing is, remember how I said that Sadoun said that he was interested in the Chippy Wrecker scene? I'm curious. He and Benny Boom, the current Chippy Wrecker champion, were maybe even friends. So, curiosity has the cat wondering if that means something. I am being told before our next match, because we will see the current women's Chippy Wrecker champion put her title on the line. The challenger will have something to say. The challenger, also a wrestler like Kai Vasquez here in the ATLL promotion. Like I said, we are in Monterey and we are showcasing all of the athletes and trying to show off just how much rich heritage we have here in ATLL with the RWR. So we will see La Luchadora with words about her match. Is it going to be dubbed? No? Okay. I'm going to have to try. Whew. All right.
Promien, tú te haces llamar una campeona. Dices que eres la más fuerte, la más
not her
técnica,
first chance at a
la más dura
championship.
de esta división. Pero lo único que veo cuando te miro es miedo. Miedo de enfrentarte a
You're not
alguien
going to
que no
stop her
sea
until
tu
she's
vida.
dead.
Miedo de enfrentarte a alguien que vive y respira la lucha.
She's been fighting her
Miedo
whole
de
life and she
enfrentarte a la
hasn't stopped yet.
luchadora.
She's
Yo
going
no
to
vengo de
continue
una
to.
dinastía
And that's what makes her La
Yo
Luchadora.
no vengo con un ejército detrás de mí. Vengo sola, con mis manos, mi máscara y mi corazón. Y eso,
Oh.
es más que suficiente para quitarte ese campeonato. Tú llevas el oro, Promien, pero yo llevo el alma de cada
If she
aficionado
wins-
que cree en la lucha libre.
When she goes for the title the next time, she'll put her
Cada
mask on the
caída
line
que
too.
sufro, me levanto, porque el espíritu de ATLL nunca se rinde, y la luchadora tampoco. En Chippy Wrecker, te voy a mirar directamente a los ojos.
She
te voy a
is
derribar, y te
saying
voy a
that she will
demostrar que tu
always be
reinado, igual
La
que tu
Luchadora
arrogancia,
no matter what happens,
tiene
and she
los
wants to
días
become the
contados.
face of Chippy Wrecker
Prominent
Pro with the
preference.
Chippy Wrecker Championship.
Porque esta vez, la lucha no está de tu lado. Está del lado de la luchadora.
I really wish somebody would have dubbed that. Do you know I have a terrible time trying to remember Spanish. These producers, they don't ask me anything. They're just like, hey, you're going to have to tell the crowd what they said. I don't even know what she said. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't.
We are going to have Promian putting up the Women's Chippy Wrecker Championship against La Luchadora, who will be coming down here in a moment. La Luchadora actually is a little bit of ATLL royalty. It's said that she is a family member of Antonio Escara. Obviously, nobody knows specifically who. Luchadora has been wrestling in the association for 8 years. She's Puerto Rican, I believe, if I remember correctly. As we were saying before, ATLL was founded by Tyler James Black and Antonio Escara. So, one fun thing that I was saying, the promotions were all pretty much founded by the individual ownerships? No, not ownership. The individual council members that founded RWR, which would be exactly as I was pointing out earlier, Tyler James Black, Jimmy King, and, of course, Eric Black. So we have Luchadora, and now we have Women's World Order member Promian coming down. Promian won that championship not long ago. Promian just winning that championship, however, has not been shy about people coming after her for that title. She has said many times, if you want a shot, ask. Doesn't mean you're going to get it, but she did say just ask. So, as I was saying, though, the different promotions within the Revolution World Ring are all founded, specific, with the exception of one, by the founders and somebody else. Chippy Wrecker Pro was founded by Jimmy King, Eric Black, and Tyler James Black. Which is why we have this Chippy Wrecker Championship being such a big deal. La Luchadora is going to be going up against people, or a champion that holds lineage so far back in just the way that they fight, how they go about their battles. But that is the thing that I believe the brothers were going for when they decided to devise this idea for Revolution World Ring. As I was saying, the different promotions within the company were started, at least one of the members that started the company. So, like I said, you have the company members. RWR and Chippy Wrecker Pro was started by Jimmy King, Eric Black, and Tyler James Black. You've also got ATLL started by Tyler James Black and Antonio Escara not long after the foundation of RWR. You've also got Eric Black and Regal Theodore IV who created Silverstone Pro. Honestly, it's the only other one besides ATLL that joined in the beginning. You've got Virgil Paulson and Jimmy King that did True North up in Canada. The only one that did not get created alongside one of the founders and somebody else was SJP. But they all have such rich history, and that Antonio Escara is a fourth-generation wrestler. Theodore has been in and around the wrestling business. He's a third-generation wrestler. Grizz, I believe, is a third-generation wrestler himself. This is all about history. This is all about pride in having history. And that's what we are, professional wrestling. Chippy Wrecker Pro is exactly what you should look for in professional wrestling. While I sit here and talk about that, you can see this match going on. Promian, the women's Chippy Wrecker champion, has nearly a foot that she's giving up to Luchadora. Luchadora is a tall woman. We have the Council of Five. And the Council of Five is run, and that's honestly, it's quite a few people that run that. There are a member everywhere. Tyler James Black serves as the highest billing for Chippy Wrecker Pro, because Chippy Wrecker Pro, so since Jimmy King and Eric Black are active competitors, they are not allowed to sit on the council. Not until they retire from active in-ring competition. That is how we do not allow people to go all Mr. Levesque. Oh my God, a Pro Man off the top rope. So Tyler James Black, being the only one that is not still an active competitor, is the only one that sits on the council for Chippy Wrecker Pro. And of course you've got Grizz and Regal and Escara and Masanari Hiro. Luchadora goes to the top rope. Oh, and it looked like she was about to do something, but she hit a perfect just drop punch to Promian. Oh, and a backflip off that top rope, looking for almost like a best moonsault ever. I'm being told that I have to have some Jimmy King's coffee. Well, I have a little one because I don't know how much longer this match is going to go. Jimmy King's Coffee Joint Coffee. When you are in the United States, because I can't sell it here, make sure you find yourself a coffee joint. When I say I can't sell it here, I can't tell you to go anywhere here because, we're not. Yeah. Cheers. Jimmy King's Coffee Joint Coffee. Oh, and a chop. And that's part of the reason, like I said, that we are going and having been on this excursion in ATLL. Monterey. Oh, we got a pinfall attempt by Promian. I might have to wait. There it is. Promian is going to get the win, defending her title. Promian retains the Women's Chippy Wrecker Championship, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to hold that thought. We're going to go to a commercial break, and then when we come back, we will have that World Tag Team Championship #1 contender match. And I guess we're also going to end up hearing from the Women's World Champion after that match. So that's wonderful. Promian out here showcasing that some of the Women's World Order actually has skill. Lila is the Women's World Champion. We'll hear from her later. We will be right back after this commercial break. Please stay tuned. I switched mics for you.
them today.
Don't actually contact us. We're not really for KFM. Thank you very much for staying tuned. We're going to roll right along with it here. We're going to see that number 1 contenders match for the World Tag Team Championships. We got Man-Thread coming out here. Pirate Rob looking like his best Dread Pirate. And we've got Dusty, the revolting blob inspired by Billy Madison. Had a third. I don't really know where he's at. I haven't seen him in a while. We will see the other competitors coming down here. The Bearheart brothers. It's Red Cloud and Storm Dragon. Red Cloud recently coming back from injury after getting injured back in November. Or maybe a little bit before November. Somewhere, end of October, beginning of November, somewhere in there, right before Warzone. We have it. And wow. Pirate Rob just going immediately picking up Storm Dragon. So this is what it's going to be. Like the winner of this match is going to be the number 1 contenders for the RWR World Tag Team Championships. One thing to remind everybody, like I said with the promotion, RWR is not one promotion, so that means that when you are the RWR champion, you have to defend that championship in many places. Cloud in the ring now, going after Pirate Rob. Pirate is going to stop Cloud from getting too close. I've been given a sack from Patricia's. It is a taco. I love street tacos. Dusty now standing on the back of Red Cloud. I have a little bird in my ear chirping, telling me I gotta hit coffee. Ow, that was my elbow. Have you heard that? Tag out. Pirate Rob now back in the ring. Red Cloud going into the ropes. Pirate Rob goes underneath. Red Cloud with a stop. Got the back. No, he's just. And then I wondered if he had the back of the pants, but no, he's just got his back. We will have the hair versus hair match tonight for the main event. Magnum DTR versus Leroy, former tag team partners turned bitter rivals. Leroy last week had some help. This week he'll have a second from what I'm being told. I have some of this coffee here before I get in trouble. Cheers. Stoppage and coffee. Dragon now has thrown Rob into the corner, tagged in Red Cloud. Cloud going after Pirate Rob. Cloud now has the advantage. He's going to go for a pin attempt. Pirate Rob is going to kick out of that, gets up now, and it looks like he's going to throw Cloud into his corner. Goes over, and he's going to tag in Dusty now. Dusty has control. They're going to tag, double team. And a double team back body drop sends Cloud over. Don't forget, you guys, Raise Energy, I mentioned earlier in the show. I'm having it more right now. Always check it out, Rep Sports. Cloud now punches back, gets some elbows into Dusty. It looked like he was about to go tag out, but I think he wanted to get a couple more hits in. Oh, he's sizing up Dusty. Oh, and a powerbomb. Vicious style powerbomb is going to throw Dusty down to the wolves. Goes for a pin attempt. No. Oh, Rob does come in. Instead of coming in to help his brother, Storm just kind of lets them have it. The crowd seem to enjoy already what they're seeing. Oh, and Red Cloud's going to just stomp on Dusty. We're going to have 2 back-to-back tag team matches, even though the one's going to be a 6-man tag, and the other one's obviously this one, which is a 4-man traditional tag. He's going for a camel clutch there. Dusty's able to get out of it. Red Cloud gets thrown to the ground. Here we have it. Oh, and he gets thrown into the pole. Dusty. Yeah, really feeling it. Goes for a quick little haymaker there. Oh, he takes him down after a quick lariat. Cloud starting to climb to his corner. Dusty's going to stop him. Oh, my God. Deadlift, power lift. Gets him up. Do we see it? We do. It's going to be a military press, and Red Cloud is down. Oh, and he rolls up. Dusty goes after him, and he misses. Gets an upper hand in that one, puts him on the rope. Red Cloud now in bad spot. Oh, there goes Dusty over the rope. Cloud goes and tags out to Storm. Storm, your 2025 Koshki Cup men's champion. Oh my goodness, it looked like he was going for a lariat, but Dusty's able to kind of get a little side effect on the other side, this little neck breaker. Going to whip him into what looked like the other side of the ring area, mostly. And Storm gets in the ring and starts showing off a little bit. Dusty not very sturdy on his feet. Shakes off the cobwebs, gets back in the ring. Storm's waiting for him, hits him with a flipping lariat. I don't mean like I'm sitting here calling it like that's a flipping lariat. No, he was flipping while doing the lariat. Storm goes over and tags out just Red Cloud. Cloud hits or goes to try to hit a splash, but Dusty is going to prevent that from happening with his knees getting up in perfect opportunity time. And right now we have Red Cloud in a pretty scary spot. We've got Pirate Rob in the ring, fresh. Oh, and a power slam after we're hitting those ropes at warp speed. They've gone plaid. Up and it looks like a power slam, what the heck are we watching? He went from a power slam to a fireman carry to a spinning power bomb. He is going to get a pin attempt, but Storm's able to come in and save his brother. Dusty now puts up Cloud. And Dusty's going to repeat the same thing. And that will be enough. Dusty and Pirate Rob are your number 1 contenders. Oh my goodness, and there's BSK. Oh shit, BSK just ran in the ring. The tag team champions. Making sure that Man-Thread know who the title holders currently are. We are going to move right along. We're going to hear from our Women's World Champion, Lila Hassan.
You know, every single week I hear the same thing. Who's going to stop Lila Hassan? Who can take the Women's World Championship? Who can stand up to the WWO? And every single week, the answer is the same. No one. Not a single woman in that locker room can touch me. Not when I've got the greatest force in professional wrestling standing behind me. The Women's World Order. Promian. Rhiannon. Sunwolf. The most dangerous unit Chippy Wrecker Pro has ever seen. And at the center of it all, me. Your Women's World Champion. The Standard. The Storm. The Unstoppable One. You don't beat the WWO. You survive us. But next week, Scotland. Oh, that's where things get interesting. Because everyone's talking about the #1 contenders match. Who's going to win? Who's going to challenge Lila? Let me give you a little secret. A little spoiler. It doesn't matter who wins. Because the moment they step into the ring with me, the moment they realize I am untouchable, they're going to make the smartest decision of their career. They're going to join us. That's right. The next challenger, the next so-called threat, is already one step away from becoming part of the most dominant empire in wrestling. So Scotland, pay attention. Watch closely. Because next week, we don't just find out the next challenger. We find out the next member of the Women's World Order. I win. They join. We conquer.
Wow. Those were some poignant words from the Women's World Champion, Lila. Sounds like, according to her, if they go up against somebody and they lose, then that's just who they've got, I guess. Huh? Interesting. We're moving right along. We've got the Chippy feud already in the ring. It's going to be Jimmy King, Dalton, and Mike Hale against Johnny B, Lil Show, and Popeye? Papito. Johnny B and Dalton start things off. Johnny B is kind of already, he's a #1 contender-ish to a degree for Jimmy King's title. He is in the running. There is still a 5-way match that needs to be had, which will be had here in the near future. Which, if Johnny B wins, he will be officially named the #1 contender of any title that he chooses, which it kind of sounds like in theory he will go after his little brother. Which is very possible, I guess. Johnny B, though, showing some toughness against Dalton, who throws a couple of hits at him. He does not hit when he jumps off that top turnbuckle. Johnny B just kind of walks over. Dalton rolls to the ring apron. Oh, and he gets checked off. Kind of messing with my little video here. I apologize if anybody heard the... I switched off. I was going to switch back to the normal mic because I'm just tired of using that headset. Sorry, guys. I don't like this thing. I don't know how they can wear it. It squeezes my head. I feel like I sound like I'm not taking care. So I just switched back to my normal mic. So if you don't like it, then I just don't have to do it. I still got my raised energy. I'm still having my smoke, which I might as well still have. I am contractually obligated to smoke anytime Jimmy King is out there, so the world champion Jimmy King, who we haven't exactly figured out where he sits. I mean, he did take down Eric Black. He's not really doing good nor bad. He's kind of just doing his own thing as he normally does. So we'll have to see if this Chippy feud thing ends up really doing anything to the entire company, because it kind of sounded like Eric Black, while doing the Black Throne, wanted to take over the company. So is this Jimmy King with the Chippy feud kind of like a Robin Hood character, where he takes down the throne to save the company when he's trying to do his own thing? Is he a good person? I guess we'll just kind of have to find out. But I just want to make sure you guys look at this capacity crowd. Look at how many people we have. We got people packed up into the rafters here. This is Arena Monterey. If you've never been here before, you should come down anytime. We got Dalton with the cradle shock type power bomb on Pepito, who is not going to give in. We're going to hit this coffee here before I run out of opportunities. Cheers. It looks like Jimmy King is going to see his first action of the match now. How the hell did he get bloody? He bleeds so easily. Well, first real action of the match. Gonna come in, gory bomb to Pepito. And he's gonna tag back out. He comes in, does one thing, and goes back out. What the hell? Dalton and Mike, looks like they're trying to figure out what they want to do. Pepito stands up, collar double tie up, gets wrapped up and around, thrown into the ropes. Oh, and he punches him in the midsection. Pepito now. Dalton's been busted open too. What the hell happened? We cut away to show everybody the capacity crowd and some shit happened. Dalton gets hit with a Superman punch from Pepito. He must have got a spinach. He had that spinach punch. Dalton gets, reverse thrown into the turnbuckle. Oh my God, they're gonna let him do it right there. Dalton with mounted punches on Pepito in Pepito's corner. Pepito pushes him off though. Little Show and Johnny B just kind of let it happen. Oh my God, and Pepito is gonna spear Dalton. They come in and Jimmy King is gonna save him. Pepito with the springboard moonsault. Now he's going to try to do it. Since the team's already been in once, they can't save Dalton, and he's going to get pinned. Pepito is going to win it for him. Little Show and Johnny B. Johnny B. There was an attempt that Dalton had there. And at one point, they had Dalton wrapped up in a turnbuckle. This is when we were showing the crowd. We had that flying crossbody shoulder block from Pepito. Jimmy King had come in at some point there. That point. Oh my goodness. Johnny B and Jimmy King tussled before the match actually started. It's part of the reason why we cut to them getting ready for the match, because we were trying to hide a scuffle. We've got Johnny B, Little Show, and Pepito are going to win this match. We're going to be moving along here to our main event here in a little bit. So they're going to walk up the ramp here. Oh, what is this? Oh, Jimmy King's been thrown into the ring by two guys. Oh, we got Danny Ross and Terry Mackey are around after Jimmy King. They've got a chair. They're going to chase off the referee, who seems to be trying to talk some sense into him. Oh, shit. Johnny B's running down the ramp. He's going to kick Danny Ross in the midsection and get that chair from him, saving his little brother. Oh, my goodness. Like I said, we're going to have to hit a commercial break. What the hell is going on? Johnny B, who just got into a scuffle with Jimmy King before the match, is going to save him after the match? What? We're going to have to find out what's going on here, but we are going to have to hit a commercial break before we do, so make sure you guys stay tuned. We will be right back with the main event, hair versus hair, Magnum DTR versus Leroy. Who's going to go bald? Who's going to continue to keep their hair? Stay tuned to find out. Thank you. I saved this mic.
With Northland Woods Cooperative Energy and Water Treatment, the term keeping the lights on means something a little different. To us, the lights in the hearts of our community, and hopes in our youth mean enough to us to make a difference. From community outreach events to learning experiences for the masses, Northland Woods Cooperative Energy and Water Treatment look to build the community from within. Come see us at any of our local events, from sports to music, or just stop in our office on Slough Avenue. Northland Woods Cooperative Energy and Water Treatment does not exist made for kayfabe purposes only.
Here we have it, everybody. Our main event, something that has happened many times in Mexico before now, but it's usually mask versus hair. This time around, however, it's just going to be hair versus hair. We've got the Reiner Foundation, as they call themselves, Magnum DTR and his brother Nathan, coming down to the ring. Nathan has obviously been DTR's brother his entire life. Nathan came back recently and has been part of the reason, I believe, for this change in attitude from DTR after Leroy punched him. And that's honestly what ended up happening. Leroy ended up getting frustrated. And as you can see here, we've got Leroy coming down with a chippy few. Jimmy King, after his match, after being attacked just recently with Dalton, they're coming back out and down to the ring with Leroy. Jimmy King, undeterred from his recent attack, looks like he's cleaned up his face. Yeah, they both, Dalton and Jimmy King, cleaned up his face. Leroy coming down here, those luscious locks of his. We knew that Jimmy King was assisting Dalton with, or not Dalton, was assisting Leroy with some of this because he had lent Dalton as assistance at one point in time. But we were, I guess, not paying attention when he was telling us that he is bringing Leroy into the fold. Both men still wearing their horseman attire. Leroy in the Nature's Boy red. Magnum in horseman red. Stomps in that turnbuckle are always a little more dire because of the metal that you're kicking somebody into. We got a pinfall attempt. Only a 1 count though. Leroy is not going to get that quickly. We now have DTR being thrown into the turnbuckle. Oh, and he's going to get wiped across the... Oh, my God, he's getting wiped across that top rope. Leroy picks up DTR, gets him into a collar and elbow, and does a hip toss with a headlock now on the ground. That referee is refixing that turnbuckle pad that I'm not sure where that got taken down. Oh my goodness. It's a gut wrench. And some people would call it a gut check. Or gut, yeah. Yeah, no, gut check. I have no idea what that's called. Gut buster, gourd buster. That right there is a power slam. I can tell you that much. Leroy, though, is going to fight back. Collar and elbow attempt. But DTR is able to get out of it. A chop attempt, and he is going to block that as well. And he is going to kick Leroy in the face. 1, 2, only a 1 count. Leroy really showing off some of that tenacity. I mean, most competitors will at least let a 2 count to save up some energy. But Leroy is kicking out at 1. DTR looks like he's calling for something. 2 rights and a left elbow. Picks him up. Fireman carry. Oh, and he's going to Samoan drop. Oh, and he's got another Samoan bomb thing. I think that's a Samoan, like a rolling riptide Samoan drop. Or rip. Yeah. I don't know what it's called. I know that was a senton bomb. We got Jimmy King and Dalton up on the ring apron. Jaw jacking a little bit there. Both of them were up there yakking at DTR. Oh, he's going to kick him right in the head. All that jaw jacking did was gave Leroy enough time to recuperate and get some energy so that he can go back after DTR. Magnum is going to come back around, kick to the midsection of Leroy. Leroy is going to get whipped over the top rope. Oh, and he goes for like a spear through the ropes, and he gets a knee for his trouble, but he still hits the damn spear. He's going to get a pin. Leroy is down. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicks out, saving his hair. DTR kicks him in the back. to the top rope. Magnum DTR goes. Oh, and he hits him with a senton bomb. Leroy just got crunched. 2, 3. Magnum is going to win it. Leroy is going to lose his hair. That music started pretty damn fast there. It's almost like production knew it's going to happen. But it is going to be just that. Leroy is going to lose his hair. Magnum DTR gets the win. One thing to remember about professional wrestling, when you have matches of this sort, in Mexico especially, a mask versus mask match, masks are almost as important, if not equally important, as a championship. The more masks you hold, the more championships you hold to. DTR now owns Leroy's hair. That's going to be it for me. I'm getting out of here. I have been Philip Cup for Longfellow Dangerous. Said thank you for watching Chippy Wrecker Pro. We'll see you next week.